MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for Game 1 of the League Championship Series here at home. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire? That he has. That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1 as we are underway in Toronto.
First pitch, 7:05.
Grounded down the third baseline. Shaw has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 35.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Grichuk. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-0. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Hernandez will get there, and he puts it away to retire. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Travis Shaw has in store. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well. Danny
Salazar will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Puig. And no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
High in the air out to center field. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. Hernandez scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
The next 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score.
Leading off for the Indians, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, he's just 1 for 6. A ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. Santana aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt here. In time as he just gets the tag down. So a full count now.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Fly ball out to right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Batting second.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's only 1 for 10. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one runs up high. Ball 1.
that's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Number 67 waits on it. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box,
baseman,
Kevin Biggio. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch to him. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fouled off. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end. Digging in now, number 67. He'll take his first hacks here.
The third baseman, number 67.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Roberto Perez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Another 2-2 offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Richa is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance. Number 35. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll it down.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. And this one's in the dirt. And over to third now is the runner. From the stretch, the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. Home half of the third. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Into the box to Oscar Hernandez.
The center fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. This is popped up. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
Batting ninth.
So striding forward now, Reese McGuire. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0. McGuire stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Reyes is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Popped up. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. In now, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Santana over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Third base.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Misses. Ball 2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Got him swinging in the dirt, and the throw to first ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Krichik, and that's the first out.
The left fielder,
digging in, Tyler Naquin. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 67. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The right fielder, number
Next
50.
to bat for Toronto, Randall Grichuk, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And that's the second out.
Now
Now to the plate, Rowdy
Number
Tellez,
44.
0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Perez is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Cesar Hernandez, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air out towards shallow right. Grichuk moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter.
Settling in now, number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Indians digging in for The second at bat to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the sixth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Teoscar Hernandez is retired, leading off the bottom of the sixth. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He drew a walk his first time up. Popped him up. Lindor moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, number 13. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 2-2 one more time. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight. He's retired now. Is that? And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, man. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Carlos Santana. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch to save it.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Number 66.
In now for Cleveland, Yasiel Puig. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Standing in now, Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Striding in, Bo Bichette. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1-1 to count. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
The batter, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, number 67. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run. And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Liner in there for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Up next to Cleveland.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 7 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Ground ball right side. One there, on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
35.
number 35. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off of it at the plate there.
If they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Ready now, Francisco Lindor, and their runners at the corners now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Grichuk.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Softly hit to short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Point, 33 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken down and in for a ball. The 2-1 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Number 10.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. Got a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count leaving at 1. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed worthy.
And that'll get through into right as he comes up in the clutch. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Dan, you'll take
No
RBIs
fielder.
any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, number 13, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Naquin's under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game
The batter,
now.
number 11. Shortstop.
At the plate,
Whoa.
Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
First offering on its way. 4-1. McGuire, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulder square, his hands inside the
Number
baseball, and
27.
was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Hernandez is there, 1 away.
Now batting. The first
Stepping
baseman.
in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Biggio comes up with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get